Good morning, students. So yesterday we were on exercise second D till sixth question we have completed. Now today I will explain these questions, question number 7 to 12, and this exercise will be completed by today. So dear students, till now how much I have completed all the chapters and exercises. You have to complete all the questions in your notebook. So I will explain this. So here the seventh question, use HCF to prove that the following numbers are co-primes. So what was the speciality of co-prime numbers? The numbers that does not have any common factor other than 1. As I have explained in exercise second C, that co-prime numbers are the numbers that do not have a common factor other than 1. So here 980 and 1287. So what you have to find? You have to find the HCF of these two numbers and you have to tell whether these both numbers are co-prime or not. So 980. As you know very well, 2 4s are 8, 18, 2 9s are 18, then 0. Then again 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, 10, 2 5s are 10. Just see, the last digit is 5. So it will divide by 5. 5 4s are 20, then 45, 5 9s are 49, 45. 49, 7 7s are 49, then 7 1s are 7. Then 1287. Just see, the last digit is 7, so it won't be divided by 2. Then 3. 3 4s are 12, 3 2s are 6, 3 9s are 27. Then 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9. Then 11 1s are 11, 11 3s are 33. Then 13 1s are 13. So all these factors you can write here. 980, what are the factors? 2 multiply 2, multiply 5, multiply 7, multiply 7. Then 1287, 3 multiply 3, multiply 11, multiply 13. You can write 1 also. It's your choice. Just see, any common factor is there. 2, here just 2 is not there. 5 is not there. 7 is not there. So there is no common factor. Only what is common? That is 1. So HCF of 980 and 1287 is 1. So the numbers are co-prime. Why? Because there is no common factor. Understood? Next question. Reduce each of the following fractions to the lowest terms. Lowest term means that how much the number can be divided by the same number. You can divide that number till you get the number. Now the number cannot be divided. For example, 306 upon 414. So 2 1s are 2, 10, 2 5s are 10, 2 3s are 6. Again, this denominator will also be divided by 2 only. If numerator is divided by 2, then denominator will also be divided by 2 only. 2 2s are 4, 0 because 1 is not divided, then 14, 2 7s are 14. Again, by which number you can divide? 3 5s are 15, 3 1s are 3. Then again denominator will be divided by 3 only. 3 6 are 18, then 3 9s are 27. Then 3 1s are 3, 3 7s are 21. Again 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9. So what you will get? 17 upon 23. Next question. There are 342 apples, 627 mangoes and 836 guavas. These are to be arranged in heaps containing the same number of fruits. So you have to arrange them in a heap. Find the greatest number of the fruit possible in each heap and how many heaps are formed. So you have to find the greatest number. Greatest number means you have to find HCF, okay, as well as you have to find that how many heaps are formed. So just see 342, 627 and 836. What you have to find? Greatest number. That means you have to find HCF. As these three numbers are already arranged in ascending order, so there is no need to arrange them in ascending order. So first we will take these two numbers. 342 1 ja 342. Then 627 minus 342, you will get 285. Then 285 is smaller than 342. So 342 will come inside. Again 285 1 ja 285. Then 342 minus 285, you will get 57. Again 57 is smaller than 285. Then 285 will come inside. Then 57 5s are 285. So what is the HCF? 57. Now the number is, which number is remained? 836. Now you will divide 836 by 57. Just see. 57, just see 83. Two digits are there. So you will take two digits only, and as 83 is greater than 57, so you can divide. 57 ones are 57. 83 minus 57, what you will get? 26. You will take carry forward 6. 57 4s are 228. Subtract, what you will get? 38. Now as 38 is smaller than 57, 57 will come inside. 38 ones are 38. 57 minus 38, you will get 19. As 19 is smaller than 38, 38 will come inside. Then 19 2 is 38. So what is the LCM? HCF? 19. HCF of 342, 627 and 836 is 19. So what is the greatest number of fruits that are possible in each heap? Is 19. Now the next question is that how many heaps are formed? As you know very well, apples, mangoes and guava, okay, and the HCF of these fruits are what? 19. Now you have to find that how many heaps are formed. So let's continue how we can find. To find total number of heaps, okay, so apple heaps, how many are there? 342. Mango 627. Guava 836. What was our HCF? Our HCF was 19. Just divide these heaps by 19. If you will divide 342 by 19, you will get 18. If you will divide 627 by 19, you will get 33. And if you will divide 836 by 19, you will get 44. Now just add these. How many heaps are formed? 18 plus 33 plus 44. How many heaps are formed? Total 95 heaps are formed. Because apple, how many heaps are there? 18. Mango, 33 heaps are there. And guava, 44 heaps are there. In the question, it is asked that how many heaps are formed. So how many heaps are formed? 83 plus 33 plus 44, total 95 heaps are formed. Now the next question is, in a school library there are 780 books of English. As you know very well, in library what are there? Books are there. So 780 books of English are there, 364 books of Hindi are there, and 624 books of mathematics are there. The librarian wants to arrange these books across the maximum number of shelves. So maximum number of shelves, maximum means you have to find HCF. He wants to arrange them in maximum number of shelves, that such that each shelf has the same number of books of each subject. That means in each shelf same number of books will be there of each subject. For example, if in one shelf 5 books of English, 5 books of Hindi as well as 5 books of maths, it should not be like that in one shelf there are 6 books of Hindi, 4 books of English and 2 books of maths. No, not like that. It should be similar. Find the number of shelves that can be used. You have to find that how many shelves can be used and what would be the number of these books in each shelf, and what are the number of books in each shelf. So as you have to find what? The maximum number of shelves. So to find the maximum number of shelves, first what you have to do, you have to find the HCF. As these are not arranged, these three numbers are not arranged in ascending order, so first arrange them in ascending order. First 364, that means Hindi books, then 624, that means mathematics books, then 780, that means English books. So let's solve. Let's find the HCF. How we can find? So first we will find the HCF of 364 and 624. So 364 ones are 364. You will subtract 624 minus 364. What you will get? 260. Now this is smaller than this, so 364 will come inside. So 260 ones are 260. Subtract, you will get 104. Again 260. So 104 twos are 208. 52. Then 52 ones are 52. Again 52 ones are 52. So you have solved. What is the HCF of 364 and 624? That is 52. Now the remaining number you will solve. What? 780. So 52 ones are 52. 78 minus 52, what you will get? 26. Carry forward 0. If you will multiply 52 by 5, what you will get? 260. So 52 5s are 260. So what is the HCF? 52. HCF of 364, 624 and 780 is 52. So maximum number of shelves, how many will be there? 52. Now what you have to find? You have to find the number of books. So as in the previous question we have done, how many Hindi books are there? 364. Maths 624. English 780. And what was the number of shelves? 52. So just divide it with the HCF. 364 divided by 52, you will get 7 as the answer. 624 divided by 52, you will get 12 as the answer. And 780 divided by 54, you will get 15 as the answer. So in each shelf, or what will be the total number of books? 7 plus 12 plus 15, 34 books will be there in each shelf. Thank you.